How you doing? Scotty Bear back with another video. This video, a review of the Harbor Island Apartments in Las Vegas. I'm actually ashamed that I'm doing this review in a way, admitting that I stayed at this place. I'll tell you. I walked by the officers, on my way up to my apartment, and they were staying around, and I just casually commented, "Is this the worst place in Las Vegas?" And they were like, "Yes, this place is just a dumpster." And actually, I have two levels to that: dumpster and dumpster fire. And dumpster fire definitely describes this place. I'm going to do a review. I'm going to read a quote from one of their reviews. If you are renting here, you have found the cheapest place in Las Vegas, and this is the absolute bottom. That is a quote from their reviews. I had I don't even know how really to describe it. Actually, this is the second time I stayed at the Harbor Island Apartments. No more or less seedy, honestly speaking. There's always been a huge problem with druggies and hookers and drugs. Actually, there was a drug room next to my apartment. They would knock on my door. It was pretty crazy. And again, I have a pretty good size list of just things I've seen there. But it is so dangerous there. They actually have cops that patrol the parking lot. That's on bicycles. That I think they got some sort of sub precinct there. I haven't had any issues with the police there, so I don't really know. But I mean, the Harbor Island Apartments don't require a lease. They require a money order or a debit card. And what happened this last time, if you're familiar, Las Vegas was incredibly hot, and days in a row of plus 110, quite a few, and many people have air conditioning issues. Actually, I will give them this: air conditioning issues are nothing that groundbreaking in Las Vegas. So I mean, I've definitely had AC issues. Actually been out of AC for 4 days at one house I rented. So, and that was pretty miserable with everybody in the family, right? So anyway, it came down to 8 days of literally paying them money, $915 for 9 days of sleeping in my sweat. This was extremely, horseshit. I was pretty friendly with the front staff. I mean, what can you really say? I told my position, look, hey, I even have to work from my room because, the goddamn coronavirus has everything closed. So it's not like I could even get out. And, I got hit to a little bit. I talked to this little, Mexican lady, nice Mexican lady, big bouffant hair or whatever, and she, they finally got this set, like I said, 8 days later, and actually that AC did not work great. And again, I went back and I said, hey, the AC you put in wasn't great, and I got it swapped out, I believe, by the next day. So that being said, the AC goes kaputs again. And so I go down there. I'm mad. Actually, this comes very close to my birthday, and I'm very mad. I mean, this is horse shit. I paid him $915. I actually paid them again, another AC problem. I think it was like 3 or 4 days later. For the sake of the video, I'm not trying to go over the top or anything, but yeah, I ended up paying him each month. I had significant AC problems. So the second time around, I was like, okay, like I need to leave here because I went in to get the work order, and the maintenance guy behind the lady at the desk was snickering at me like, haha, you'll be lucky to get that done, sucker. And really, and that's what it amounted to. And I'll give again some credit to Advantage. I'll forgive me if I blow it again. It's on video sometimes. Advantage Management Company or whatever I think it's called. Yeah, the front desk was reasonably nice. Yeah, I was also cordial too. Actually, for my discomfort level, I was probably a little nice. And it just came to me. I was like, man, I gotta get the fuck out of here. If I'm paying this so much money, I gotta leave And actually, with the pandemic going on, these short-term places, were gouging. Actually, the Harbor Island apartments where I stayed, they don't have internet, because that shit is all screwed up. And then it worked out to be one of the cheapest, as the review stated, and it was, I had no other choice. They were not willing to go, oh, we're gonna fix the AC or whatnot. I was just basically snickered at in the background. And so that leads me up to what I did about. I contacted, did a little research, Advantage, a family company, believe it or not. So I called over there, and they called me from they told me, is like, look, we're going to call you from a private number because they don't want you to call back. And basically we are going to, need to make sure to pick up your phone, because no one picks up those numbers, because who are on them? Scammers. So I talked to, I believe his name is Donald. Again, I could be blowing the name, but definitely legitimate. Told him my problem, and they agreed to refund my unused days, which amounted to about 2 weeks. I completely abandoned. I was like, fuck this. I was not willing to go any further. I abandoned it. The discomfort level, like I said, was ridiculous. I mean, literally, I was trying to put a towel on my head. I couldn't even sleep. It was beyond what anybody should have to pay for or deal with, especially after paying for such, an apartment. That's Las Vegas. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video. Please, if you've had a negative problem with Harbor Island, like, subscribe, comment. It hurts real bad. This is a company that is not trying to improve. They're a really bad company. Thank you for watching.